What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Oh, man, I'm going to the Tiger Fitness fan page again, and we had a long thread. Now, if you want to ask me anything, I'm going to post it down below on the new Tiger Fitness forum. I have a Q&A that's running, and I get to answering this multiple times a day unless traveling. And if traveling, I will attempt to answer it every single night. So, this one comes from Casper Vase. Casper, V-A-E-S. What is the best time to train and what's best for pre-workout eating? Now, I've seen multiple studies. Studies, guesses, articles, whatever. Just, I've fucking seen stuff. And also I'm going to speak from empirical, anecdotal, personal evidence because I've been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt, now I make a t-shirt. So check it out. You can buy this shit at TigerFitness.com, by the way. So check it out, man. So, I mean, let's be real here. Morning trainers are more likely to adhere to their bodybuilding or fitness program or yoga program or whatever because you get it done with. Now, let's imagine me, if I'm supposed to train in the evening and I have to get my kids to bed by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock and I have a meeting that goes over till 6, I'm not going to train that night. I'm just not going to train. Or let's say you train at lunch at work and you can't take a lunch because you have a big project or a meeting. You're not going to train that day. So if you're looking for adherence to a program, morning training is best. However, I've seen some things that indicate that your strength is better in the evening, right? But I've seen some things that say your hormonal output is better in the morning. I've also seen some things that say that training fasted will increase your GH in the morning. And that doesn't mean jack shit, but I'm just saying I've seen it all. The best time to train is when, one, you can make it to the gym, and two, when you enjoy training. I would not alter my life around the gym. Make bodybuilding enhance your life, not take it over. So by adhering to fitting working out into your schedule, rather than fitting your schedule into working out, you'll be much more likely to stick to the program and make a ton of fucking gains. So the answer is, the best time to train is whenever the fuck you want to and you can. And what's best for pre-workout eating? I do not believe in fasted training. I do believe you need some nutrients in your system. If you're dieting, I at least recommend 25 grams or a scoop of MTS Nutrition Whey pre-workout. Just something of substance. I like machine fuel or branched amino acids during training. For someone who's gaining, I like to see carbs during training. If I train in the morning, I'll have a sludge with 25 to 50 grams of MTS Whey, depending on how I feel like I want to eat. If I'm doing legs, I'll have 25 because I will puke that shit right up. And between 25 and 50 grams of carbolic. For my intra workout, I'll have machine fuel and I'll have carbolic, about 25 to 50 grams of carbolic. Now, for someone dieting, I would recommend having at least whey protein, maybe carbohydrate, depending on your macros at the end of the day. Because when you're training, I want some substrate in you, man. It's the same reason you fucking... I mean, I know you don't burn that much during bot, but dude, you're fucking sleeping for what, 6 to 8 hours? And then you're going to go fucking train really fucking hard for another 2 to 3. On top of that, that's fucking 11 hours without food. I'm not intermittent fasting here. So I like to see some nutrients in the system. But if you enjoy training fasted, keep doing it. Because the difference in results is really going to be negligible anyway. So what this comes down to, how to answer this is... what to eat? I like having a good 50 to 100 grams in my system if I'm training first thing in the morning. In the evening, just time it so you have a meal about 90 to 120 minutes pre-workout, and then have your pre-workout about 30 minutes prior, and you're good to go. Then have your machine fuel, and if you choose to do that, some carbolic or whatever during training. Now, that's for evening training. For morning training, I need at least 50 to 100 grams of carbs, because my body burns carbs fast and I won't maintain my pump. And I know pump doesn't build muscle. I don't give a fuck. I like the pump, okay? I like to see veins coming out. I like to see my body look like a big fucking off-white cock. That's what I like to see. Call me crazy, but part of why I train is not just to obtain the look, because I like doing it. And I just don't want to train if I'm not seeing if I'm not enjoying it. And part of enjoying it is feeling that your muscle fucking just get engorged with fucking, I mean, isn't that fucking amazing when that happens? You're like, it's fucking great. So, to summarize, Best time to train is whenever the fuck you get to the gym. Optimal time really doesn't exist. Although you could argue that in the, late afternoon to early evening is the best time to train, but it really means fuck all at the end of the day. So who cares that I just said that? And what to eat pre-training is basically based on your preferences. As long as your macronutrient goals are hit by the end of the day, you will still see results. I like to personally get carbohydrate and protein in my system. To one, it might help a little bit. It might support some protein synthesis and anabolism by having those nutrients in your system. But your body will figure out what to do with what's in there. And because I just like feeling a fucking pump. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Because scheduling your day around training, it's a real fucking meathead thing to do. And being a dumbass meathead, that's not